Hello, in this video I'm going to be covering your major, your minor and your diminished chords. So starting out from major chords, most of the songs that contain a major chord usually have a kind of happy emotions attached to it, okay? Most time when you hear a chord progression that is made up of mostly major chords, that song is going to give you a kind of happy excitement feeling attached to it. So for instance, look at this song. I'm going to be playing just 3 chords in this song now, 3 major chords. So I'm going to play your C major chord, which is C, E, G. I'm going to be playing your F major chord, F, A, C, and your G major chord, G, B, and D. So this song goes like this, from our chord 1 to our chord 4 to our chord 5. So it's like this. You came from heaven to earth to show us the way, from the heads to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I'll lift your name all night. So this song I just played now, most of the chords in this progression, in this particular progression, are mostly major chords. And most time when you hear all these kind of songs, it's going to give you that excitement feeling, okay, that happy feeling. So that's one of the important characteristics of your major chords. So while your minor chords are this example of a minor chord, example of a minor chord, okay? So your minor chords have a characteristic dull sound. So major chords are kind of happy, you understand? They are outspoken, but minor chords are kind of dull, you understand? It goes down, it's a dull sound. So many chord progressions of songs that contain your minor chord mostly have a, like I say, tragic feeling attached to that song, like kind of moody feeling. So most time when you hear a song that composed of most times your minor chord, you might even end up crying after listening to the song because it's usually very calm, peaceful, and moody feeling. So I'm going to play a song that composed mostly of minor chords, and you're going to see how it flows. So I'm going to play mostly your A minor chord, that's A, C, and E. I'm going to play mostly your E minor chord, E, G and B, and your D minor chord, D, F, and A. Okay, so I'm going to be adding some other chords, but most of the chords I'm going to play are minor chords, and you see the kind of emotion that's attached to the song. So I'm going to be using this song, this Christian song. God of mercy and compassion, look with pity upon me. Father, let me call thee Father, since thy Son returns to thee. Jesus, Lord, I ask for mercy, let me run, imploring vain. All my sins I now detest them, never will I sin again. So you see this song mostly composed of minor chords. Most of the chords I'm playing are minor, and that's why it has a kind of moody feeling, emotions attached to it. So your third type of chord is your diminished chord. So your diminished chord, this is an example of a diminished chord, that's C diminished chord. Okay, so a diminished chord is a very, very unstable chord, unlike your major and minor, which can stand alone. A diminished chord cannot stand alone. They are very unstable, and most times they seek for resolution to the nearest chord that you can form. So they are very, very unstable. So this chord most times seeks for resolution to another chord, to another chord. Understand this, okay? So this is one of the important characteristics of your diminished chord, and most times they are used as passing chord that leads you to another chord. So you must be familiar with this song, Great is Thy Faithfulness. So the diminished chord is used in this popular song, Great is Thy Faithfulness. I'm going to play the song now. I'm going to show you the exact time I use the diminished chord as a passing chord. So passing chord is simply a chord that leads you to another chord, like a bridge between two chords, okay? So just watch my left hand, focus more on my left hand, because this is where I play the chords. So this is how it goes. So this is the point I actually want to emphasize on. So I did something like this. This is I'm F sharp diminished chord, okay? That is F sharp, A and C, and this chord leads you to your G major chord, okay? So most times to apply the diminished chord, all you need to do, you should just identify the root note of your target chord. So the root note of my target chord, that's the chord I'm going to, is actually G major, and this is the root note, that is the first note of the chord, G major, okay? So just count half step, one note downwards, that is this. So that's this note, and play the diminished chord of this key, which is F sharp. So that's why I played F sharp diminished chord to lead me to this. You understand? So whenever you want to go to either a major chord or a minor chord, what you can do is just count half step, a note half step below that root note of that chord, and play the diminished chord of that key to lead you back to that chord, okay? So I think I'll stop here for now. So I hope you learned something new. If you do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be updated whenever I release new videos. So bye, and we're going to see you in our other videos. Thank you.